What's up, guys? Death here, bringing you a quick tutorial on how to run drugs on the Armada Gaming GTA 5 server. Now, quick little disclaimer, I don't recommend drugs in real life. I don't recommend doing drugs or distributing drugs in real life. This is solely for our server and the experience you have in it. Now that the bullshit's out the way, we're starting off here at Spawn, which is the Pillbox Hill Medical Center on Strawberry and Los Santos Freeway. Now, from here, we need to go ahead and lay out a few things. When you first join the server, you have total 100,000 in hand. Nothing in your bank, just the 100,000 in hand, and I do recommend running straight for an ATM and depositing about 90% of that, just in case you die. Now, 100,000 really isn't enough to get you kicked off on running drugs on this server, but you're gonna have to build yourself up there. This is more or less for those that have built themselves up there. I will be coming out with other videos on how to get yourself to the point where you can run drugs and be profitable with it, but for now we're just gonna get started with the basics. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna open our map, and on the map down here you'll see right above Muscle Beach this little dollar icon. Now this little dollar icon is your drug seller job. We're gonna need to go there first, so I'm gonna go ahead and head that way, and I'll see y'all when I get there. Alright, let's get in here and see what we got. Alright, so here you'll see this little gold icon on the ground right here. We're gonna walk up to it and let's see what we get. Alright, so citizen or drug seller. Well, we're going to go ahead and select drug seller. Now, once we do this, we pretty much identified ourselves. Yes, we are a drug dealer. Now, we'll start receiving missions on places we have to deliver the drugs, but first we have to get them. Now, to get them, there are a couple things we're going to have to do. Before that, you'll see on the mini-map on the bottom left, there's our yellow trail, there's our mission. Top right, just under our account balance, you'll see sell drugs, 7 weed, 15 cocaine. Now, I've already got these items in my inventory. Let's go into here. And I do have cocaine, I have 28, and I have 16 weed. So, since I already have it, I'm going to try and limit how much I get for y'all. Let's go ahead and message Ryan. How you doing, dude? Alright, now we're going to take a look at our map though, and to get the drugs, the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go up here. We're going to have to get to the plantation. Now at the plantation you'll see that they do sell drugs, not necessarily in the way you're thinking. So give me a little while to get there. It's going to take me a little while to get there, and once I'm there I'll hit y'all up. Alright guys, now as y'all can see, it's taken me quite a little while to get out of here because it's pretty rough seas today. But let's see if we can just get right up here. Screw it, I'll beach it. Alright, we're good. Boats don't work as well on land, but hey. Alright, this is, as you can see, it's kind of an in-game thing because you need a boat. You're going to need a boat or a helicopter, something to get out to this island, because this island is the plantation. We're going to take a little stroll over here. Alright, now, if y'all see this little shack right here with this nice little cozy fire, this is the plantation building. We're going to go inside. Once we're inside, oh, here's our marker. Now, on the market you have benzol. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the rest because it's too fucking complicating, which is used for making cocaine. You have harness, which is used for LSD, and then you have the seeds, which is used for weed. Now, a lot of the missions, I haven't seen yet where I've gotten one with LSD, but I have seen the weed and cocaine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy one of those, and we'll go ahead and buy a seed. Now, I don't really need these, and the reason I'm only buying one is because I've got so much in my inventory already. I don't need them. But it's also to show y'all what they do once you get them processed, because purchasing those items you still have to process them before we can sell them. Now, let me go back inside so the wind's not so heavy on y'all hearing. Alright. Now, to process, there are a few ways to do this. We can go down here and find the laboratory, which is right here. There's no real marker for it on the map other than it being in the listing. Now, the laboratory has one main thing going for it. Proximity. Marina here, channel here, seeds here. Now, inside of the laboratory you have a stash, so you can store drugs inside of that stash in that laboratory. You can also process those drugs inside of that laboratory. Now me, I'm where the action is. I'm where the RP is. I am in Los Santos. So I don't want a laboratory out in the middle of nowheres. So what I end up doing is I go and I'll buy pretty much majority of the time my max inventory at the plantation, and then I'll go down to the rich housing. And the rich housing is 500,000, just like the laboratory. The only benefit to rich housing is the fact that it's in town where the action is. Now, you have a marina in town, trust me, it's a hell of a lot longer frickin' ride. But by chopper, not so much. You can process your drugs in the laboratory or in your housing, regardless of what type of housing you have. In your heist room, you will be able to process those drugs, and I'll show you how. But before I do that, I want to point out, like I said, it doesn't matter what type of housing you have. If you have the rich housing, which is 500,000, or you have the basic housing, which is 100,000. And this is where the starter cash comes into play. If you only have that 100,000 starter cash, you will not have enough to start out doing drugs. You have to make money first. But in basic housing, you can process the drugs once you have them. So, I'm going to head on over to my house, and once I get there, I'll show y'all how y'all can start processing. See you when I'm there. Alright guys, I'm almost there. As you can see, I picked up a couple stars on the way over here, but hey, you know, fuck it. Alright, now, this is the rich housing Eclipse Tower. Let's go ahead and pull up. Alright, now, once we're here, we're going to go ahead, take a quick stroll up to the door, and head into our apartment. Now, right here I'm going to show you how you get into your apartment. Alright, so once you're in the circle, actually before you even go into the circle, if you've already purchased the house and you don't know how to get in, you're going to want to hit F9 and go down to your identity. In your identity it says your address. Rich housing 6. Alright, so my apartment number is 6. I live at rich housing. So if you're at basic housing 1, it would say it'd say number 4, whatever your apartment number is, and then it'd say basic housing 1 or basic housing 2, whichever one you are. So we're going to go ahead and walk in, hit the intercom, hit number 6 for our apartment number, and enter it. Alright, now we're going to go and stroll in. Now I'm going to tell y'all, the apartments do look different as far as their layout, but they have the same amenities. So we're going to walk in and go straight to our frickin' heist room. Now once we're in our heist room, we have our stash right here. Alright, now I can go into my stash and I can put items in my stash. So let's say I want to put, I don't know, let's see, I've got harness, which is the LSD thing. Let me go and throw that in there. I don't really need that. Now that I've put the items in my stash, the way I process the drugs that are in my current inventory is I'm going to walk to the corner where the printer is. Now, this menu pops up. There's no icon on the ground for it, but it is there. You have to be aware that it's there. Now, to make the cocaine, I'll just hit enter. I've got a couple cocaine in my inventory. It says my inventory is full. So, I can walk over here. Let me go ahead and put, I've got 28 cocaine, and I need 15. So, shit. Let me go ahead and throw 10 in there. Alright, so, actually, let me put some weed in there. I need 7 weed. How much weed do I have on me? I have 16. So, let me go and throw 9 in there. Weed, 9. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and walk over in the corner over here. and we're going to go ahead and process our cocaine. Alright, so we received 5 cocaine, and I believe I only had 2 cocaine in my inventory, or two of the benzoyl in my inventory. It says it's been given 1. So I've used 1 of those benzoyl and it's given me 5 cocaine. Now I'm going to walk away because I noticed the green bar is not doing anything anymore, and I'm going to walk back. Let's go in and process our weed. I've used 1 seed and received 5 weed. Okay? So, now that I've processed it, I can go ahead and go sell it. But, before I do that, let me check my inventory. I've got 28 cocaine again, and I've got 17 weed. So, now I need to head outside and go find my mission. One of the best things I can tell y'all is make sure to utilize your stashes inside of your heist room. Also, utilize the stash inside of your vehicle. Just be very, very cautious utilizing the stash within the trunk of your vehicle. It does not save when you garage your vehicle, and if your vehicle glitches out, you will lose what's in the trunk. It's not a huge loss, but you will lose it. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and head to the mission, which I believe is right here. It's actually right above us. So, I'll see y'all when I get there. Alright guys, I'm here. Oh, there's the icon. Alright, let me just walk on up here. Now, I don't have to hit enter or anything, I just have to walk in it. Boom, done. Alright, 7 weed, 14,000, and 15 cocaine's $120,000, y'all. It's definitely worth it running drugs, more so than robbing banks or anything else. A bank, you have to contend with the cops. You only get, I think, at max 100 grand for it. Not worth it as far as being safe. Running drugs, you're less likely to encounter cops a lot of the time. There's less risk, more reward. Highly recommend it whenever it comes to doing it on this server. Now, hate to say it, but that's going to be all for right now. I hope this taught y'all something. I will be back with more videos on other jobs and other ways to have fun inside of the Armada Gaming Server. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good one.